Hello everyone. Today I'll be talking about the cost of living in Doha.
And I will try to cover everything as much as possible. This will give you an idea about the cost of living here, and consequently you will be able to calculate how much can you save from it or how much can you spend less. So the first thing would be rent. Rent can vary a lot depending on where's the place and how big is your place. Some rent, like let's say one bedroom apartment, that's what I know, it would be somewhere between 4,000 to 7,000 Qatari riyals. And typically my place, which is a little bit off the city center, is costing me 6,000 Qatari riyals, and it's actually furnished. Now the second point would be utilities. If it is not included in the rent, it would be typically between 200 and 400 Qatari riyals. Now the third point would be the internet. If it is not also included in the rent for the house internet, it would cost you somewhere between 200 to 250 riyals per month. Depends, of course, what's the speed you are looking for. This is like the basic speed, which is pretty good. Fourth point is phone. I went with a post-paid plan from Vodafone, and that cost me per month 250 Qatari riyals. This includes unlimited SMS and unlimited phone calls inside Qatar, and a few minutes for international calls, and I think 2 gigabytes of internet. You can also check the other plans for postpaid or prepaid on the website of the two major networks, which is Vodafone and Ooredoo. Well, fifth point would be food, groceries. This typically costs, if you are one person or two persons, I would estimate it for somewhere between 2,000 to 3,000 Qatari riyals per month. Sixth point is transportation. Public transportation are not very reliable, so what most people do, they either rent or buy their own car, or sometimes even they use the taxis or Uber. Renting a car can start from 1,500 Qatari riyals per month. Buying a new car, it depends on what you want. You can always find it online on the internet. Seventh point is insurance. If it is not already included in your contract, what you can do, you can get one of those health cards that you can pay 100 Qatari riyals per year. So at the end, the average cost of living in Qatar would be between 10 to 12,000 Qatari riyals per month. Hello everyone. In this video, I'll try to cover what the things that you need to do after you get your job offer accepted. Usually, the HR department will contact you and ask you what kind of papers that you need to have before coming here. And usually they will try to ask from you some scanned copy from your passport and all these other papers that you will ask for it, because they will need, in order to get the visa, they need to have these papers. So I won't be talking about these. I'll be talking about the other things that you need to do before coming here to Qatar. So I'll be talking about these things to the best of my knowledge. Now, the first thing is you need to check the visa after you get it. Usually, when you get the visa, you will have a number specific for your visa. You can check this number in the website that I'll be putting down below in the description for you. Don't have to worry about the period of the visa, because usually we put only 1 month sometimes. Until when you come here, you will have to do a medical examination after that in order to get your resident permit. You need to get your police certificate attested. And usually this attestation process needs to be done until the Qatar embassy, and you need to check with the Qatar embassy how the attestation process for all your documentation, because you need to do also attestation process for your certificate and the certificate of your spouse and your kids if you are bringing them here with you. Medical checkup. From time to time they change these requirements, but you need to check the medical checkup needed through the website of Qatar. This usually they will put HIV, AIDS, C virus, typhoid, all these kind of things. So that you need to check if you have any of these. Hopefully you won't, but you need to do this medical checkup before coming here, because they will confirm afterwards. They will do all this medical checkup to you after you're arriving here, before you get the resident permit. The other things that you need to do is to check if they are providing accommodation for you. Accommodation is very expensive, so when you come here, you need to take your time in order to check where you are going to stay. But in order to stay here, if you are not provided accommodation, then you need to check for hotels. Try to check every hotel if they have some offer for a month or 2 months. Usually these offers are much better than day by day booking. So check the hotels and try to get a hotel also very close by from your office. You don't want to drive at the beginning.